The phone rang. Just an ordinary ring, but it sent shivers down my spine. My friend Mark. He was breathless, excited. "Ashford House," he said. "Dare you to spend the night. Ashford House." The name hung in the air like a bad smell. Everyone knew the stories. A grand old mansion, abandoned and rumored to be haunted. I laughed, told him I didn't believe in ghost stories, but Mark knew how to push my buttons. He dared me. I wasn't scared, not really. More like intrigued, and maybe a little bit scared. The dare was a challenge, and I never backed down from a challenge. I told Mark I'd be there by nightfall. The drive to Ashford House was tense. Darkness fell like a curtain. Rain started. A cold, insistent drizzle. Then through the trees I saw it. Ashford House. It was more imposing than I imagined. A Victorian mansion, all dark stone and sharp angles. The windows were like empty eyes. I parked the car, my heart thumping like a drum solo. Mark was waiting by the front door, a smug grin on his face. He knew I was already regretting this. The door creaked open as if inviting us into the belly of a beast. The musty smell of decay hit me first, then the silence. A heavy, oppressive silence. The inside of Ashford House was worse than the outside. Cobwebs draped everything. Dust lay thick on the floor. We walked through room after room, each one grander and more decayed than the last. As we moved deeper, I felt a prickling on the back of my neck, like someone was watching. The air grew colder and I could have sworn I heard whispers. Mark's earlier confidence seemed to have deserted him. He kept looking over his shoulder, his face pale in the dim light. We came to a grand staircase, its once polished wood now rotten and creaking. A sudden gust of wind slammed a door shut somewhere above us. The sound echoed through the house like a scream. At the end of a long hallway we found a room, or rather, a door. It was the only door in the hallway that was closed, and it was locked. A heavy padlock hung from the handle. "What do you think is in there?" Mark whispered, his voice trembling. I didn't answer. I couldn't answer. The feeling of being watched was stronger now, and the whispers seemed closer. Curiosity warred with fear. Mark pleaded with me to leave it alone, but I had to know. I had to see what was behind that door.